What up, YouTube? It's your boy Deuce Beats coming at you live from the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I want y'all to hit that like and I want y'all to hit that subscribe for us one time. I got my partner in crime in the building, my boy Marley Mar. What up, Mar?
You know, we back at it, dudes.
Hey,
Just chilling over here. West Coast living, you feel me, man? Shout out, to Nevada right now. You feel me? I'm excited about the men's basketball team making it to the NCAA tournament, bro.
Right. And so let's get into it. Nevada made it into the tournament. Their first opponent is Dayton. Nevada is Nevada's favored by 1.5. What does Nevada need to do to advance in this tournament?
Just play Nevada basketball. I mean, it's not like this is a difficult game. I don't think they're going to have a tough challenge this game. I think that's a really low spread. But hey, man, if I'm going to bet money on this week, it's definitely Nevada +2. I mean, literally, that's an easy one. That's easy money. Easy money.
Right.
Easy. Yeah. So, I got my little parlay ready.
I know. I need to put my parlay in. Wait. Hold on. Let me do this right quick. What's the bet? We might as well start it off right now. Marlon, I want you to give me 3 bets right now. Who you taking?
So, I mean, it depends. Like, are we talking about Thursday games? Like,
let's do
Friday games?
Let's do Thursday's games.
Okay, so look, I gotta pull that up because it's a lot of games. I mean, I got a lot of first round teams that I know that's gonna cover. So I got for example, I got Nevada that day, Auburn, I got Illinois. That one was an easy one. And I got Drake with the upset over Washington State. I feel like that's a nice little bet to take over there. So I got a couple of teams, bro. It's gonna be crazy Thursday all day. So you gotta think about it. The play-in starts tomorrow. And then you got, round 1 technically Thursday. So, I mean, honestly, like Nevada, I feel like that's an easy win. Nevada's biggest challenge, though, is definitely after, Dayton. They're going to have to play Arizona because Arizona is definitely going to beat Long Beach State. I know they lost like 5 games in a row or something like that. But, I mean, honestly, bro, I don't think that Nevada really have a big challenge until they get to that second round and play against Arizona. And, what you thinking, bro?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think everything's going to be, centered around Jared Lucas and, him balling out like he does. And I think they get it done. That's what I think.
Yeah, but what about like Arizona? You think they can pull that upset?
I believe it. I believe in Nevada. I believe they just need to play their game. The one thing is now this is the tournament. It's go hard or go home. So ain't no more. Ain't no coming back from this. So they gonna have to play their A game. They gonna have to bring it. Arizona's definitely gonna bring it, and so we just gotta wait and see what happens. You know what I mean?
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like the West is the hardest conference this year in this bracket, bro. Like, I mean, it's a lot of tough teams, bro. A lot of teams that won their division or their conferences in this bracket. You got a lot of teams that have strong records. So I just feel like, my opinion, Nevada. I mean, maybe I got to put my Nevada tude up, right? but to be in this bracket, bro, I just, hey, man, y'all could clown me all y'all want, but I do got them at least going to the second round, bro. Let's just leave it at that, bro.
Right, because we just never know what happened. You know what I mean? They could pull it off and make it back to the Sweet 16. I think did they ever make it to the Elite 8 before?
Yeah, they made it to the Elite Eight. That's the furthest they've made it, though, is the
Right.
Elite Eight. And then they got upset. So, it happens, right? I
Right.
mean, a lot of teams get popped. And yeah, it happened. So, that was one of the upsets that week. And I just think, like, when we look at basketball, you got to find what team is going to upset somebody. So,
Right.
like, right now, the biggest upset I think is going to happen, in my opinion, is probably going to be either New Mexico versus Clemson.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one, but I think that's my top pick. And then if you think about some of the other teams that are like close into like close, I think the Drake and Washington State gonna be another game where I think Drake is just a better team. They just got a bad seed, but it is what it is, bro. You feel me?
I mean, can you see North Carolina taking it all?
Nah, North Carolina chokes. That's like, everybody know that.
Yeah.
North Carolina is gonna choke. Like, you definitely want to see North Carolina. Like, if I was to put North Carolina in this year bracket, I got them going to the Final Four. That's about it. Like, that's the furthest, but it's really hard to see North Carolina. I think North Carolina, they don't play physical enough to play like a team.
Right.
Like Alabama or something like that. That to me is where I think, like, North Carolina, they have the skill, but they got that one big dude, but he's not that good. Like, he's not a physical guy. He shoots jump shots and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same. It's not the same, bro.
And
so
now that I'm looking at the bracket right now, Arizona is second in the nation.
Well, Arizona's my top school. I feel like Arizona is the team to beat this year, but when they don't play disciplined basketball, like, I think that's where it comes down to, who do you think is the disciplined team? Who you think is going to, finish it off? I think that I do think that they're going to get to that Final Four or Elite Eight, and then I do have Purdue going all the way. I think Purdue is the most complete team in basketball. And Purdue and UConn, they're the most complete team in basketball. So college basketball. So you're going to have to pick between, who has the most upside? Arizona.
Okay.
But complete teams is definitely UConn and Purdue. So that's where I'm going, UConn and Purdue in a natty.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking and shit, Arizona number 2. Now, can Nevada get past that? I don't know. Because they come,
See, you backtracking, bro. You backtracking.
I gotta backtrack now because I didn't know Arizona was 2. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Now, it's they'll win this first one, but now you going to something that's crazy. You going,
I know, man. Shit, they in Utah too. You don't know, man. Utah is crazy out there. Nevada might be used to it. They not playing outside or nothing, but you got to think about it. That altitude up there is like 4,000 above, sea level. So, like, Nevada's about 3,000. It's the same thing basically, but they playing inside a gym. Arizona got some dogs, man. They got that one kid. He a top 10 pick this year. So I'm like, yeah, I already know. Like, Arizona. The only problem, and I'm going to tell you this, man. I watched a lot of Nevada basketball this year. They were very exciting to watch.
Right.
It's the inconsistency that they play with, man. They go on these stretches where they can't score baskets. They don't have nobody else besides Lucas and Blackshire. They have the big man down there, but he usually do like, putbacks and, easy baskets. But like, they don't have a guy, even Lucas. I think Lucas is a great shooter, but you need to be a guy who can get your own shot, right? Blackshire can do that, but then he's not consistent. And then I look at the teams that are consistent and that got, multiple players that can do things. Like they don't have to rely on one person to lead the team to score, or maybe two. It's some teams out there that got like 4 players and a dude coming off the bench that can score double digits. So like I don't see that with Nevada. And that's like something Nevada gotta fix if they want to go far in the tourney this year. That's my take on that, bro.
Right. And it's just like you said, like the consistency. You know what I'm saying? They can't be going on these streaks and not scoring points and letting the other team score because then they're going to get down and it's going to be hard to come back. You know what I mean?
Right. So. Yeah, no, but hey man, the way I see it is either I'm gonna hit on some money on day 1 or day 2, or fuck it, bro. I lost some money, so I never bet big on this shit anyway. So let me throw that out there. Like I'm gonna throw, probably $50 on a 4-teamer here, then another 50 on that 4-teamer, and then just keep going from there. Like I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. Okay. Just hopefully I pop for a couple of hundred or whatever, and just go from there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, Friday, same thing, same process. Probably bet a couple of hundred on whatever teams I feel is gonna hit for me. Right. I'm not gonna last year I did some stupid stuff. I was doing like six teamers, right? I'm trying to win over $1,000. So like I'm doing 6 teamers, and last year was crazy because I think Purdue got popped first round. Right. And I had them on a ticket. So I was like, man, this is crazy. So look, college basketball is upset city, man. So even though you got these teams that expect they're like favored by like double-digit points, and like 75% or more is voting for them to win or saying that they're going to win. And it's like, it's not even close. The other team is way better. So it is what it is, man.
Right. And let me get your opinion on betting. You know what I'm saying? Is it smart to bet like a 3-teamer versus like a 6-7-teamer? Because I know
all day.
I'm one of those. I'm a better 10-teamer. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to hit the big payday. Now I done lost all my money because I ain't hit it. But that money looks so good. You like, man, if I could just hit one, it'll take away all my losses.
Yeah, if you feel like doing something crazy, just don't go more than $20. If you're gonna do something like a 10-teamer, it's just fuck it, throw a dub on it. That's like a happy meal nowadays. So it's like you ain't really losing much. Yeah. But if I was to say like what I would do in my strategies, because I've had success by either going 3 teams. Sometimes 4 teams is never really a good bet, but either 3 teams that I feel is 100% guaranteed and betting more money. Like I'll do a $100 on a 3-teamer, and I know for sure I'm gonna walk away with like $200-300. Right. So like that's my strategy, right? And I'll just do that consistently. I'll play with the money that I'm winning. Like, all right, well shit, that one hit. Let me test the water and do another 3-teamer, right? Then and then I'll throw like a little random ticket out there, like you said. Throw 10 teams. Nah. If I'm gonna do something crazy, I'm gonna do a $50 4-teamer, or maybe 5, but that's really pushing it. But for sure, a $50 4-teamer. So like that's my strategy on that shit, because I feel like Vegas got a hand in these coaches' pockets, or they know the refs or something, because sometimes I'll be losing and it'll be like over a free throw, or a team get a foul at the end of the game and shit. The whole ticket is fucked. And I hit 3 teams out of 4. So it's like
that's why I hate them half points, because them half points is either good or they bad. You know what I'm saying? Them half points.
It's either one or way. It's not going. Let me say this: I'd rather choose a half over a number, because with the half, because it's not gonna be like a even break, right? Like you don't break even. It's either they gonna cover or they not gonna cover. It's when they give you that damn push and they give you a number that's like 47 or so, I don't know, and I don't know why, but sometimes it always be a push, and then you ain't winning that much money. So it's like I could have just bet this straight and put more money down.
Yeah, I mean, it too, like. When I bet, it hurts, man. When you got one team left, I'd rather lose all my teams don't hit than lose it by one team. That irks my soul, man.
Yeah, yeah. Hey man, we need to stop talking about gambling. Cause now I feel like I need to go make me some bets today. I don't even know what I'm betting on. Shit, the NBA games. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You a DJ, you been there, you hung around different rappers and this and that, man. I mean, just look at the music, the influences, the people who are making millions and millions, and what the what the world is producing right now is drugs, alcohol, and sex and guns. So if that's what's trending, why not? I'm not saying that it's smart, but like, what were they doing? They were listening to rap. Right, I don't know who they were listening to. I don't listen to a lot of these new rappers, but I'm pretty sure some little young nigga who made millions of dollars flashing guns, talking about girls, all that kind of shit, and then of course drugs. I guarantee you.
They gotta, man. I get it, but you gotta know some of this shit is facade, like for real. Like you gotta understand that, like a lot of these rappers,
some of it,
you know what I'm saying?
Some of it,
yeah,
nigga, that shit, all of it, bro.
And so
all of that shit, bro.
If you're not able,
there's a lot of rappers right now who are just acting instead of actually being that,
Yes, because we went from the '90s where we didn't glorify drugs. Or being a drug user, you know what I'm saying? We was the sellers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't glorify it. But then once we got to this new era, we started glorifying us, you being users, basically being crackhead. We crackhead rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people contributed to that, You could start it down in the South with the whole syrup shit, because they was drinking that shit even back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the lean was something.
Sip, you know what I mean? But
that shit was catchy though.
It was catchy. See, that's where they get you. You're not buying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You up in the club. Sip, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's where it started. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think that, man, you just got to be smarter. You know what I'm saying? We all listen to. We all got to listen to the music. We all take the certain kind of music in to our psyche.
But that's the difference between, I feel like, this younger generation versus like me. Like, I just feel like I've been listening to music for decades.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, shit, I'm not gonna sit here and act like the 90s music wasn't, innocent. That shit was gangster. You feel me? You got Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and all of that kind of stuff going on. I'm from the West Coast, so Dash, Corrupt, you got Too Short. You feel me? These dudes wasn't the best of the best when it came to being a good citizen, but at the end of the day, I knew how to differentiate myself. Like, I'm not going to utilize somebody, like, I'm not influenced by somebody saying this, like, or doing that. Like, I'm the type of person who got to do me. So that's it.
But the one thing, though, that the 90s had that they don't have in this generation, we were able to, in the 90s, able to have gangster shit, but also have conscience shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the different genres. Yeah,
you know
like if
we was able,
like it was like different genres of rap. You had rap that was positive. You had rap that was like not just positive, but it was like knowledge, like Lauryn Hill telling you certain things to do, and guys, sometimes you need to watch out.
Right.
These girls
so we had the gangster, but we also had the positive too. You know what I'm saying? Pac, to me, Pac was like right here in the middle, because he will give you that gangster shit, but then he also gonna say some positive shit too.
But you know what though? Like all right, so you talking real talk, man, and I hear what you're saying on this. I just think Pac was authentic.
Yes.
These rappers are not authentic. Like if I listen to a ton of these, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. The worst music I can ever listen to is this shit drill music or whatever that shit's called.
Yeah.
If somebody playing that shit, I'm gonna tell them turn that shit off.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no Lil Durk, Shotty man, and I'm like, Lil Durk, you like 150 pounds, nigga. You better shoot somebody, because if you really about that in the way you talking, nigga, you're gonna be dead. Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10, you don't live as long as you know what I'm saying? Right. Like that's how I know that shit be fake. But like, you know, when I listen to rappers or you know, MCs, artists, R&B artists, because I don't know, like it's different because these dudes who rap sing now, and these dudes who sing rap now. Right. But like I tell you, like for example, you know, I listen to Larry June. Yeah. I don't know if people know who Larry June is, but Larry June is probably my favorite rapper right now because the dude is actually dropping knowledge. He's not talking about, you know, killing this person or this and that, but he's also talking real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? He came up through the dope era. He grew, learned. Now he watering his plants and they growing. That nigga is telling you a story, and it's not the best story, but it's a real story that's relatable for a lot of people. And he's not getting the notoriety as like these other mainstream rappers who talking about, oh, I shot her in the head and took the Danny, did it. I'm like, I don't want to hear all of them niggas screaming, bro. That shit's just, it's not there for me, bro. And I don't care, bro. Like, you're not gonna see Lil Durk in the end of my playlist. And I'm not saying just Lil Durk only, but like you got a ton of them rappers that's just, I just can't do it.
Right. And you know, to me, like it all stems from the labels. You know, the label, it's always one artist that pops off that the kids gravitate to, and the labels gravitate to making carbon copies of them because they see the money. That's all they see is the money. Hey, he's doing that. Let's go get another one that could do the same thing. Let's go get another one. So now all the music is sounding the same. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
exactly the same.
We don't vibe to music. Music doesn't seep through our souls anymore. All we do is listen. The beat might be cool, so we knock it to the beat. Okay, the beat cool, but these artists aren't saying anything. These artists aren't saying anything that make your soul shiver, that make you get chills. Like back in the days, like when Pac was spitting them real lyrics, even when he did Dear Mama, you could go to any song that Pac put out. Yeah. That shit, if you was having a bad day.
California.
You know what I mean? You having a bad day. You like when I'm having a bad day, I'll throw on some Pac. Cause Pac is gonna speak some real, you know what I mean? And you
gotta keep your head up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but no, look, this is how I look at it, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you. These rappers today don't have generational type music. Like, I could tell you songs from the 90s. I could tell you songs from the early 2000s.
Me too.
I could tell you songs from, you know, the early 2010s or whatever you call it. Yeah. But if you ask me to tell you, you know, some songs from the last 2 years or the last 3 years, it's really hard. Like mainstream songs that everybody would know, I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit didn't went through my ear and out the other. I mean, unless it's like a Drake song or something like that, you ain't gonna know too much anything. Like you gonna be like, damn, what song dropped that was that cold last year, or what song wasn't in the last 6 months? You know, because it's so much of that same shit coming out right now, and then it's catchy, it's cool for like that, you know, that month, whatever, you know, throw that ass bitch, or whatever it is, right? They dropping it, you know, it's some good catchy songs out there, you know, but at the end of the day, it dies within that year.
Right.
Like music dies within that year. And it's crazy because I can tell you right now, I know the Blueprint 2 album, The Watcher, you know what I'm saying? Like I could spit some Jay-Z lyrics from 2002. Right? You know what I'm saying? But I can't spit the recent lyrics of 2023.
Right. But it's because timeless music is obsolete now because everybody just copies a formula. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's no reason why I'm DJing music from the 90s, 2000s, early 2000s, 10s, and still rocking the club. Literally, I do not have to play any new music. I don't have to play Lil Durk. I don't have to play Future. I don't have to play Sexy Red. I don't have to play none of those.
Hey, man, Future, my boy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love some Future, bro.
Let me just say this. Future's dope. So
okay,
but I don't have to play Future when I DJ. I literally can stick to 90s and early 2000s to do a whole set without playing any new music. You know what I mean? And people just not feeling it no more like that. And I think this is why artists right now, the older artists, are selling out more than the new artists. Why is everybody going to this Lovers and Friends concert with these old artists? Because these old artists made timeless music that now we're like, damn, I forgot that they made that. Shit, I want to go hear that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you go,
you see Genuine dancing though on stage. Oh, yeah. He was like,
that nigga now
he almost lost his leg. These old artists is old.
They old. They still get. You see Bobby Brown, he ain't doing that no more. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? But
that boy need to do some more cocaine because he over there looking crazy, right?
He need to lose some weight.
He got no hop, and his stomach is like covering. Oh man, it's bad, bro.
Man, I love you, Bobby Brown. I love you, Bobby Brown. I love you, but man, you got to get in the gym, man. Start off slow, man. Get in the gym, man. You got to get back. I know you older. I'm not gonna say you old, but you got to get back.
I just feel like if you just commit yourself to just walking,
right?
I don't even think you gotta like go to the gym, nigga.
No.
Like I just feel like I'm just trained to just like still work out. I know this is different because a lot of people ain't like that, but like shit, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm at the gym every morning because that shit like fuck with me, bro. From like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got things that I can't, it don't sit right with me. Like if I'm not hitting 300 pounds, I got to get to the gym and start doing my push-ups at night. Like shit like that, just like, shit like that kind of bothers me. But you know, we ain't asking you to be like that. We just saying, just work out, Bobby. Just work out. Just take your old man stroll to the park, nigga. And just.
Hey, look, man, literally I had to hit a 60 piece before I got online. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Okay. But
I was 235 pounds, y'all. And I didn't know how I got up there. Nigga couldn't.
235.
I was 235. I had a belly. Nigga was snoring like crazy. Couldn't get up in the morning. Back was hurting. I'm like, and at the time I'm 35. I'm like, you know, and I'm 36 now, and I'm like, yo, I can't live like this. I got to get my ass up, and I got to work out and lose this weight. And plus, in my family, diabetes run high in my family. High blood pressure. Bro. Yeah, high blood pressure, cancer, all that. I'm like, I need to be as healthy as I can. And so, I started working out and started eating healthy.
Shout out to that dude. I gotta give you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm old now. I don't do lower body, and I do all upper body. You feel me?
I'm with you.
I ain't hitting no squats. Nope. I ain't doing no cleans, no nothing. But you'll see me on them dumbbells. You'll see me on them bench presses, them weights. Those machines.
Yeah.
I'm just maintaining. Just maintaining. You know what I'm saying? I know I done bulked up a little bit, but shit, at least I ain't out here looking sloppy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
That's the most important thing. But yeah, man.
Let me ask you a question real quick. So, there was a post. Would you take $500,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z? Which one are you taking?
500,000. What the fuck is Jay-Z gonna teach me? The fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah, Jay-Z is gonna take me out, or I'm supposed to hang out. Nigga, I ain't gay. And look, shout out to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
No disrespect, Jay-Z, but you're not gonna give Jay-Z's not gonna give nobody anything.
No.
He's not gonna just be like, oh, this is what you gotta do, and I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna, give you this amount of money. No, that shit ain't gonna work like that. You're gonna take the $500,000. 99% of y'all dudes is probably gonna spend it.
Right.
Which is crazy. I'm going to invest that money. I'm going to utilize that money to make money. Matter of fact, there's so many different ways, man. You can make money just by putting that shit in like a CD account or something. And 10 years from now, you done made $100K. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, you can let the bank make the money for you. But anyways, I'm not going to sit there and just blow that money. Like, the first thing I'm going to do is probably, if I am going to spend that money, people think like, okay, investment, right? Well, Marlon, you have a house, right? What if I just paid off my mortgage and now I don't owe that $1 million plus?
Right.
I'm just collecting equity, right?
Right.
Of course, I'm still paying taxes on Uncle Sam land, but I'm just collecting equity. Like, at the end of the day, my house is done with, and now all of a sudden I can use this as leverage.
Right. Right.
So it's just a different mindset. And I think that you have to go through things in life and then you'll experience it. And then once you get through it, you'll be like, okay, you know what? Now I see what really matters. And that's something that don't matter to me. It's like, I used to think like, having a Mercedes, BMW, whatever, all of that shit was like, oh man, like, you the man, you got this car, or you the man, you got this shoes and this and that, man. And I ain't gonna even lie, one of my dumbest purchases was buying a damn piece of jewelry that's worth a car, and I had to finance that shit. And like, it's cool and all, but like, just think of this like this: I could be wearing that shit somewhere, and a dude like feeling frisky, I'm ended up fighting for my life over a damn piece of jewelry that I spent over 20 grand.
Right.
And it's like, why would I do some stupid shit like that?
Right.
But hey, we think differently now.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, when you get older, you think different. You know what I'm saying? If you still stuck in a kid's mindset when you're 30, then something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to tell people that I work with, right? You shouldn't be thinking the same when you're a teen. When you get 20, you shouldn't be thinking like a teen. When you get 30, you shouldn't be thinking like you're 20. You should be evolving. Your mindset should be evolving,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not taking no dinner with Jay-Z, first of all. And this is no knock to Jay-Z. I think he's an incredible rapper. But nigga, what do I even say? Nigga, when we sit down, what am I gonna say to you? Yeah. So
the Black Album was my favorite album.
I'm just gonna be like,
oh man, that's crazy.
What how did you come up in, nigga? We know how you came up in the game. We know
it's already on the internet.
Everything is out there. And Jay-Z even said you'd be dumb to take if you don't take the 500,000. I'm taking the 500,000, and I'm gonna do like you just said. I'm gonna figure out some investments. I might start me a little restaurant or something. You know what I'm saying? Just something,
bro. I got too many ideas. You get $500,000. I'm gonna tell a youngster or somebody, look here, man. You may not have a degree, but look here, dog. You can go buy you a motherfucking truck, and a trailer.
Hell yeah.
Spend $250,000. You will have a job for the rest of your life.
Right.
And your only bill is only gonna be fucking insurance.
Yes.
Insurance. And then when you making money, you're gonna have to spend money on fuel and that. But like, dog, people don't even understand that business. Like, that's a trade that's gonna pay you tenfold of 2.5, or what is it, 250,000? You spend all that money, bro. You'll make $250,000 in a year just by investing in a truck and a trailer.
Man, look, Mar, check this out, and I want to get your opinion on this about women. And I know you got a wife. Your wife is my sister. Shout out to Kiki. But How do you feel about these new women and their mindset about how guys can't take them out for nothing less than $100? You can't go to this restaurant. You can't go to the no cheap restaurant. Um, you got to cash app them. Like, what do you feel about that?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't deal with that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even when I was in the game before I was married, I've never dealt with that. I've never had those issues. I feel like they do that to the dudes that's willing to deal with that. I mean, maybe it's me. I'm just being real with you, but I've never had to go and take a girl out somewhere like, Ruth Chris to give me some. I'm just being real with y'all. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. Now, did I take girls out? Of course I did. Like I'm just saying that I didn't have to show them a lot of things to get to what I needed to get to. Let's just cut straight to it.
Right.
Women, I don't blame y'all for taking from these dumb ass dudes. These dudes are stupid.
Yeah.
If you guys are making bread off of these dumb ass dudes, do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you back. I'm not a hater on a woman. I'm a real P. Like, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna be like, look, hey, he gave you 200, 300. How much? Do that shit again.
Right.
But this time, tell him like this. If you really want more, just tell him like this. Like, look here, I have obligations today. If you want to help me out, I definitely would do this. But like at this moment right now, I don't have time for you. I guarantee you'll get more. Right. I'm helping women out right now. I'm just being real with y'all. Yeah. Like, women, look, put the pressure on these dudes. If they willing to give you this money right now, guarantee you they gonna give you more. Because those dudes, you need to suck them dry. You need to be a leech, dry their ass out, because I'm tired of these real dudes not getting the opportunity that they need with these women that are willing to be, I guess, statured woman, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm not trying to say like all women are not statured, but
wait. Did you turn the lights off for this conversation, man? Because them lights went dim, man.
They did, that's the background. The lights can, they can do their thing, right? I'm not using the lights. They'll, you know what I'm saying? It'll do the whole little thing. You feel me? But that's, hey man, hey, special effects going on.
Look, the vibe didn't change when you talking about this. Like, man, I gotta get my P.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got these crazy ass camera lights and shit like that. So like, it's too much, bro. It's too much.
Yeah, these women crazy, man. It's really crazy, man.
But what you thinking, bro?
I'm thinking hey, it's ridiculous that. Like, back in the days, like, you didn't have to worry about that. I just feel like you didn't have to worry about that. A female would be, she would be down. If she down with you, she gonna rock with you wherever you took her, no matter where. It could be McDonald's, it could be Burger King, In and Out. If she rock with you and she feeling the vibe, she gonna rock. It doesn't matter where you take her. But now, and I'm not knocking no gold digging women. It's just like you said, like if you gonna break a nigga, just break his pockets then. You know what I'm saying? Get what you can get all of it. A stupid nigga gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Just take all of that shit, bro. And some of these dudes got bread. So I'm just gonna tell you, like, keep it 1,000. I'm gonna be like, hey man, you better off taking that nigga shit than being with me, because I'm gonna end up taking your shit.
Some real P shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it really 100 with you. I'm gonna be like, look here, man. I need this, I need that. It's some shoes coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just tell you like that. I'm going to be like, look here, you see these? I'm going to throw it to you in your face. I'm like, I want these. I wish I had to plug on these. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send you, little things here and there. It's going to be obvious. And so, I'm the opposite. So I know what I can get out of a woman. And I'm not saying that everybody is, looking for something out of somebody, but I'm just saying, like, me personally, and this is a good thing too, don't be a taker, be a giver. Right. So on the flip side of this, you want to make sure that you're able to provide, especially for yourself. Don't rely on somebody else. Like, if you got to rely on another person in 2024, sit down, reevaluate. Let's figure it out. Like, let's start all over, right? Because that's where you got to understand that something in your life isn't fulfilling and you got to fill that gap. So I'm not going to just say, always be the taker, but be a giver too, because you don't want to have to rely on anybody else.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm just going to be real with you, bro. I don't rock with it. I don't see it. I think that shit's stupid.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
And then, hey, so check this out for the last segment, right? Did you see Anthony Edwards dunk? That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
What you think,
bro?
Of that?
Do you hear my ice in the fridge? That shit throwing me the fuck off, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is my ice machine so loud? I mean, yeah, like I'm usually upstairs, but that shit making loud crunches.
Hey, shit. Hey, listen. I ain't changed my smoke detector in about 2 years. That shit been beeping. I don't even hear it. You know what I'm saying? After a while, it's
that
just
shit would kill me.
You just immune to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear shit.
Right.
But yeah.
Nah. But all right. So look, Anthony Edwards, bro. All right.
Oh.
I think. Yeah.
No.
Okay. So look. I love the bounce.
Yeah.
I love the aggression. I loved everything about that shit, bro. But why are we calling throwing the ball in the hoop a dunk? It started with Blake Griffin, bro. It's like you throw it in the hoop and you pretend like you dunking. His hand was this far away from the rim. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not a dunk. That's not a dunk.
Right.
If I was doing this in a a layup line or something, you'd be like, nigga, you laid the ball up. You jellied it. You just, you right there, but you didn't flush it. So to me, I love it. I love to see it. I just want to see him finish it.
Right.
Just finish it.
Right.
Finish it. Now, if we take it back, there was cats finishing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about from the 80s to the 90s to the early 2000s. And I mean, shit, boy. That was real. That was real dunking.
Yeah.
I mean, you used to get an elbow to the head while you getting dunked on. Like that shit, I saw Shaq put his nuts on somebody's body. So like you when you talk about dunking on somebody, that's a dunk. Vince Carter, he dunked over a 7-foot man. A 7-foot man. The nigga jumped over him and yammed it. That's dunking on somebody. Yeah. So I do have a problem with those type of dunks, but like overall, did I love that shit? Hell yeah. That shit was entertaining. But I'm gonna tell you what was entertaining to me. The fucking Kyrie Irving shot.
Oh, that with the left hand. Yeah.
That shit was like, oh my God. Like if I was to vote between Anthony Edwards' little and Kyrie Irving game winner over Joker, nigga, that shit was cold, bro.
Yeah, that was cold.
I just thought of Kobe when I saw some shit like that. Right. You know, I'm just the biggest Kobe fan. I was like, nigga, only niggas like Kobe and Kyrie would do some shit like that. Like just pull the shit up. You know, when Kobe was playing with the left hand because he broke his finger and all of that, and he was, or shoulder, his shoulder was torn. Like this nigga Kyrie hit a shot from damn near 1 foot inside the 3-point line, and like it was a hook/jump shot, and the shit didn't even like it wasn't off the backboard or nothing. It didn't look like he was gonna miss it or nothing. And he had a 7-foot dude closing.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. What's your take on that shit, bro?
Man, I think I'm with you on that. I agree. It wasn't quite a dunk. He was up there. He was sky high.
Oh yeah.
But he threw the ball in, you know what I'm saying? Now, if he was able to actually grab the rim, I think that would be up there with all-time dunk. You know what I'm saying? It'll be up there.
Oh yeah,
it'll be up there with easily be up as an all-time dunk. Even with the Scott, you remember the Scottie Pippen one on Patrick Ewing? That shit was nasty too.
Yeah,
but. Like you said, he threw it in. He didn't really dunk it. So, I got to take a little bit away from it. But no, it was great entertainment. It's something I think the NBA needs right now, a little bit more entertainment.
Don't look like John Morant gonna be entertaining us no more.
Man, he trash. Man.
Hey, we gonna call it a dumb John Morant show.
Dumb.
Bro, that dude is stupid, bro. I'm sorry. I can't let that go, bro. That shit's fucking with me because I'm not gonna think about anything else because I'm looking at a young man blow his opportunity to be a generational, basically a generational provider. So at the end of the day, I keep thinking of that dude. And if we talking basketball, I'm gonna think about this dude. Anything we talk about, I'm just gonna be like, damn, this nigga had that kind of opportunity and he fucked it over.
Yeah,
like, how stupid can you be?
Even The Rock, The Rock is back WWE. And he even was joking about Ja. You know what I'm saying? He was playing a little guitar, singing a song, and he threw Ja's name in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. But hold on, before we get out of here, though, I want to get your take because we were just talking about Kyrie Irving. So what's interesting to me is a lot of people say Kyrie has the best handles ever. Who's your number one ball handler? Pause.
Kyrie.
Pause. Let me pause that first. Who's your number one? Who got handles? Number one handles.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that there's ever been a ball handler. Pause. We talking about the basketball. Yeah. and as far as like what he can do in between defenders, what he can do when he's going to the basket, stop, change directions, use the left, use the right. The shit is crazy to me. So like, I'll just say Kyrie's,
Yeah.
I mean, and then, he's only 6'2", 6'1", 6'2". Right. So like, he's not even that tall. So it's just like crazy that this dude is doing all of this. And like, damn, bro, like you that's talented. Right. Like he's good, bro.
So who your top five real quick? Who your top five?
So top five ball handlers.
Yeah. All
right. Stephon Marbury. He's always gonna be up there. AI, he's up there. Jaws, I said Ja. I mean, this fucking dude, Ja Man, is all in my fucking head, dog. He's all in my fucking head, man. I can't stand him, bro. I can't stand him. Kyrie, he's number one. So I'm trying to think of some other good ball handlers. Believe it or not, this is gonna throw a lot of people off. But back in the day, the great Oscar Robertson,
right.
He's got to be in there, right? And I'm trying to think, like, there's a lot of good ball handlers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. My last one, I might go Steph.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in mine, I'm gonna go Kyrie 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go Allen Iverson.
Yep, I got AIT. Yep.
Then
it was the crossover with AI. That's what got me.
Crossover with AI. I'm gonna go Steph too. Steph handles is deep. He not on Kyrie, but he's deep. He's able to create his shot. You know what I'm saying? Who else handles I like was Jason Williams.
Yeah, he was a nice flat. The only thing about him is that his run was so short.
That's true. Yeah.
Like he had his moments with the Kings and then Grizzlies too, he was Vancouver Grizzly, but I mean it was so short lived. But go ahead, I fuck with white chocolate.
Yeah, and then number 5, shit. Number 5, that's hard. There's a player I'm thinking, but I just can't think of his name. I had to get back to you on that one. But yeah, right now, those are my 4 right there. You know what I'm saying? I got the white boy in there too.
Yeah. I'm gonna just give you
I've never seen nobody dribble like Kyrie though. Kyrie is special.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like in a different class. Yeah. But like one of the dudes I gotta shout out to is Chris Paul. Chris Paul got handles.
Yeah, Chris Paul. Yeah,
He had handles. I'm talking about the New Orleans Chris Paul. That nigga was cold.
Yeah.
He was cold, and his midi was nasty back then.
What you hold on? What you think about Beard? I can't even think of his name. James Harden.
Okay. I'm trying to think. James Harden, when I think of handles, I mean, he does it. I'm gonna be real with you. The nigga travels. James Harden travels. Yes, he travels a whole lot. So I mean, I give him that he's creative. He got some nice stuff, but like, I'm not really saying he's the best ball handler. I don't like put him in the top ball handlers of all time. Like, yeah,
it's crazy.
Niggas just
it's honestly, it's just crazy what they get away with now that back in the days we could have never got away with. I see players having a ball like this, walking.
Oh yeah, they flipping pancakes. You know, Carey is never going to be called in the NBA, and travel is like a rarity. And you should see how many kids do these moves at AAU games. It'd be like, damn, they don't call travel even at the lower level game. Right. So I guess it's, you know, that's what they do now. So
you know, Steph revolutionized the 3-pointer. How do you feel about kids nowadays? All they want to do is shoot 3-pointers.
I hate it. I'm not going to lie to you. I hate it because they are not even clipping the 3-point percentage of like 40%. They're shooting like, 30% at best from the 3-pointer. So like when you seeing all these threes go up and you like, damn, bro, you blew a layup for a 3. Like, really? It doesn't make sense. Now, it does make the game more entertaining because the game is, it's a lot more points on a scoreboard. Exactly. So like that's what people want to see. But ultimately, I'd rather see somebody get dunked on. I'd rather see somebody get crossed and then maybe hit a 3 or maybe make some type of nice, difficult shot. But like when you shooting all of these threes, it's just like, and then you see the possessions of basketball, it's very boring. It's very, very, very boring. Yes. Actually, I'm very excited because we about to have some good basketball on TV. Right. And that's why I like watching March Madness because you'll get to see different colleges and the coaches running plays. You'll see different sets. So, I once again, my son, he does training. He does all of that. And I prefer him to actually do training and play AAU basketball. So, you know how I feel about that. So,
right. Listen. Let's take it back, right? Take football out of the equation. Pick another sport you would have played. Hold on. Besides football, besides basketball, and besides track, which is the 3 ones we always play, and you had to pick another sport to play, what is Marlon Johnson playing?
Bro, I played baseball.
Okay.
I played baseball for years. Years. And the thing that was crazy about that was I was good.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a professional Negro League baseball coach, Levi Carter. Look him up. Crazy. He had his own team right there in Compton. So like it's things that people don't know about me, but like I did all sports. Well, I can't say all sports, but I did the 4 pillars in the Black community: track, baseball, basketball, and football. Shit, that's the 4 pillars. You know what I mean? I did them all. What I excelled in, and if I was to rank the sports that I did the best, it would probably be football first. I was really good in that. I was really good in track. I just quit track, unfortunately.
I did the same thing.
I got cocky and said, I got my scholars, fuck y'all. I already did that. I went to state and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm cool. And believe it or not, if I was to say my next sport that I would say I was really good at was basketball and baseball. But the thing about basketball, I knew I wasn't tall enough, and the coach that was on the basketball, like the basketball coach at the time, he loved me. He loved my defense. He loved everything about me. Yeah. But when I was in the 10th grade and, I started getting some notoriety, and they were like, look here, man, and they don't talk like that to players no more. Kids are like, I guess doing one sport only now, like starting off young. But when I was in the 10th grade, that's when they had the conversation with me, and they didn't say, Marlon, just do football only. They were like, look here, Marlon, you're the only kid right now in the 10th grade that got college coaches coming on campus to view you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You need to just stick to that sport because you have the ability to change, your life. Like you really got the ability. Stick to football and track. And, I had football coaches and everybody who was like, look here, next year, I focused from basketball, from basketball to just football and track my 10th grade year. And even before then, I was playing baseball too. So, just focusing on just football and track, by the 11th grade year, I was able to get my first offer. Right. So that 1 year was a big difference for me. So, and then I still continued to do football and track my 11th grade year. But when it came to my 12th grade year, I was already at the level of where I can just say, all right, football is it. Right. I know this is what I'm going to be doing anyway. So I took track out of it and just said, fuck it, I'm only going to do football. Right. So ultimately, I think kids should do all sports because you never know what's going to happen. Yeah. And then, once you get to a certain level, you going to find out what sport you fit best. And if you don't figure it out, there's going to be some kind of coach or somebody that's going to give you like the go ahead and say, look here, man, I think you better in this sport. Right. You should pursue this better. That's it.
Man, and for me, if I had to pick something that wasn't football, basketball, or track, I'm probably going to pick golf. And I tell everybody this, man, I love golf. Golf is very relaxing, and it's one of the hardest sports, because it's hard keeping that little white ball straight on the fairway.
You gotta pause the fuck out of that little white ball straight. Nigga, what the hell? What are you talking about, dude? Right, I don't know, bro. You talking about who got the best dribbling balls and this and white ball straight. Nigga, I gotta do a health check on you, bro. Are you you know what I'm saying? Are you just just keep me at my base, bro. I'm married to a female.
All right, listen. It's hard. Pause. Hitting that little white ball.
Straight.
Not straight. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot of technical skill to master the craft of golf. But I think, and another one would be bowling too. I like bowling. Like, that's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, I've been bowling with you. Yeah.
Bowling is fun.
Bowling is a fun sport. I would consider that one too, because I know some people who good at that shit. I wish I would have. I know how to bowl, but like I ain't good like 200 good. You know what I'm saying? That turkey or whatever. But bowling is definitely something I would love to do. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, we might have to go when y'all come out here on Wednesday. You know what I mean? We might have to touch down at the GSR one time. Get a couple games in.
All right, I'm down, bro. Shit, if I'm not tired, I'll roll with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm not tired either, you know what I mean? Because it start getting tired like around right now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. Curfew, bro. You gotta get up early in the morning, 5 o'clock. Workout.
Yeah, man. But look, this was a great episode. You know what I'm saying? We keep doing our thing. It doesn't matter. These are our opinions. And if you rock with us, you rock with us. If you don't, you don't. But you're damn sure gonna watch us because we bringing that entertainment. You feel me?
Right, man. Hey, man. Shout out to Deuce and his white straight balls. Pause. But hey, real talk, man. We keep doing this shit, and the crazy part about it is that we not even expecting a lot of growth from this, and it's just natural. Right. It's organic. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I got to shout out to all the followers, the subscribers. Y'all been doing y'all thing. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the homies. You know, we got a lot of dudes who's been on the podcast already. We gonna release a couple of episodes soon.
Yeah.
But real talk, man, we just doing it for y'all with the It Doesn't Matter podcast, because it doesn't matter what we talk about, how we say it. We not contracted with all these major platforms and networks, because we don't have to hold back. We can speak our mind.
We can say
and
whatever.
The crazy thing about it is that you ain't gonna get nothing realer than us.
Right.
It is what it is.
It is
you
what it
me?
is, man. Hey, what's the social media? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Underscore, right? It doesn't matter. Underscore. Yeah. You know. Y'all, we gotta start posting a link up here, bro.
We gotta post a link. Y'all gotta make sure to follow us. Y'all gotta make sure to like. Y'all gotta make sure to subscribe. That's gonna get us in the algorithm and get our video suggested. That way y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to hit that like. Make sure to hit that subscribe for us. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep on bringing y'all content. Don't y'all worry about that. You know what I mean?
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Hey, and we out of here. Deuces.